Match reaction, Manchester United 3, Sheriff 0. Walk in the park that tonight, Tony, but kick us off with your overall thoughts.
Well, before the game, we knew the gulf in class was immense. The team out there tonight clearly shown that. There was a lot of changes, which was needed. We've got bigger things, and that's coming up on Sunday with West Ham. Then we've got Real Sociedad. That team was all about them two games, not about tonight. We knew beforehand we was going to win. It was just about a matter of how many. Now, fair play to them. They battled for 65 minutes and then they got too tired. But my problem with that was then they started the fouls. So the substitutes were coming on. We needed people to get off. I seen one or two tackles go in there and I thought to myself, especially McTominay there, he hadn't been on long and he got clattered and there was one or two others. And I thought to myself, this is what we don't need. Unfortunately, fortunately, we got away with it. There was no injuries, and it was great to see some of the players coming back and getting game time because that's what it was about tonight, really.
A run out for quite a few different players tonight who we've not seen this season, in particular Alejandro Garnacho. Thoughts on him tonight?
Well, Garnacho, we've been waiting all season for him. You know, the reviews about him are just like, he's outstanding. He didn't really excel tonight, and that was because it was like attack against defence. And that's all it was. United's attack against them defending. Garnacho didn't really get that much space, but he grew into the game and he was unlucky not to really get a chance to score there right at the end before he came off. I like what I see. We've got more of him to see. We've got more of him. And games like that, players like Garnacho need introducing to. So it was good to see. And it was nice for the lad to get, I think it was 70 minutes or something out of the game. So nice to see.
I get the feeling with Garnacho, every time I see him play, he's one of them players who gets you off your seat, Tony. And he did do that for me a couple of times tonight. He's direct running. He wants to try and take players on, doesn't he?
Yeah, he wants to do that. But his style of play, and like with any winger, that style of play was always going to get suffocated to an extent tonight because they were behind the ball. It was very difficult to get round the back. United have struggled over the years to get round the back. When teams set up defensively, it always seems to be a problem for us. And we've got that coming in the next two games, to be honest with you, because West Ham, when they come to Old Trafford, they set up defensively. David Moyes is a specialist at it when he comes to Old Trafford. And go to Real Sociedad, the same's going to happen there. So as he experimented with a few players, bringing on Rashford there to go wide, that's the route. That's the route. It's just who plays with him. Is it Shaw? Is it Malacia? A lot of people out there think it should be Shaw. Some think it's Malacia. But tonight, I'm not really sure.
Staying on that left-hand side for United, we've had a few games in now into the season. Who do you think the best partnership is down that left-hand side, full-back and forward?
I think to me, what works is Rashford and Shaw. I think them two work in tandem. They work better than any other, what I see. I don't think Sancho has got an earthly on there at the moment. I just think he's shot his bolt, to be honest with you. So it's Rashford. No, he has shot his bolt. He's just not doing it. Rashford, to me, the goal he scored, he looked hungry. He wanted it. He wanted to play football, and that's nice to see from him. We all criticise Rashford, and quite rightly so. But lately, he's been putting in the work rate and everything, along with Shaw. And the two games coming up, like I say, are going to be immense for them too, especially.
I think it's been roughly 7 games or something since we've seen Harry Maguire. He got a run out tonight, come on at half-time. What do you think there? Do you think he's in contention for Sunday?
No, definitely not. Harry Maguire, no. To be honest with you, I come through that door there, right, and I think I did more running than Harry Maguire tonight, but that's not his fault. Yeah. That was the team we was playing, the game what was being played. Harry was just put out there just to get a bit of a run, get back in the squad, get back in the team, and build on that. You'll see Harry Maguire on the bench, and quite rightly, there's no way he's dispossessing Martinez or Lindelof. Not a chance. He needs his fitness, and it's going to take a while, to be honest, for him to get his fitness back.
But once he does get his fitness back, do you expect him to play alongside Martinez?
Not a chance.
No?
Not in my opinion.
I mean, if Varane is out longer than expected, and Maguire does get his fitness back, shouldn't he be slotting him back there, Tony, as a club captain as well?
No.
Do you not think he can get his form back?
Leopards don't change the spots. Harry Maguire is not going to change. No matter what happens, what system's ever played with Harry Maguire, he always plays the same. He thinks he's a winger at times. He goes out there without that back four, and he leaves that back four wide open. No matter what you do with Harry Maguire, he does not change. He cannot concentrate for 90 minutes for Manchester United. I'm not interested what he does with England. I'm not interested in people saying, oh, Harry needs to get back in the team and that for England. No, it's Manchester United. He loses the plot. I'm telling you, he goes out, he will not change. I like the fella, right? He's not good enough to go forward. He's not going to lead Manchester United going forward. We've seen that, and let's not mess about here. Let's not mess about. He's not going to lead Manchester United. Players have been brought into this football club, right? And Harry Maguire is going through the motions. Harry Maguire wasn't out there thinking about Manchester United's next few games. He's thinking about getting fit and hoping to be in that World Cup, which he will be, because that Southgate loves him. But hey, forget him.
Yeah, moving on. Ronaldo's back in contention now. Got his game tonight. You know, after all that went on with the Tottenham game, walking off the circus, the saga with Ronaldo, whatever you want to call it. Thoughts on him? Is he going to be in contention as well for West Ham? Got a goal tonight?
He's always going to be in contention because we've got no centre forward. I didn't think his movement was anything outstanding tonight. It looked a bit sluggish, but then a lot of them did. It was the nature of the game. I'm not criticising Ronaldo. I'm not criticising any players. It was the nature of the game. It was like slow, little bit quick. That was the nature of the game because of the opposition.
Do you not think Ronaldo, in his style of play now, where he's in and around the box, basically, that's where all his work's done. Do you not think that'll suit us playing West Ham, with you saying they're going to just sit back? Because they're not going to give a lot of space behind the defenders added to run into for, like, let's say, Marcus Rashford.
If you look at the quality of that side tonight, did we really get behind him loads of times to give that cross, to give that ball to Ronaldo? And as I've said, we struggle when a team sets up defensively. So we're going to struggle if that happens against West Ham, where they set up. Listen, I can't see many goals being scored, right? If we get a 1-0, I will be over the moon. It's difficult to get round the back with the team we've got. It's not set up for it. Ronaldo's not got the pace. He's not got the movement. But give him the ball in front of goal, and 9 times out of 10, he's going to score. So that's the way it is.
Thoughts? Do you think we'll, when we play Sociedad next week, do you expect us to get a win and finish the group top, or do you think we're going to finish second?
We're going to thrash them. We're going to thrash them. The simple reason why is they will be scared to death to come out. When a team just needs to stay solid and not win, then the problem's it. Because when it comes to half-time, they're in deep trouble. If it's 0-0 at half-time, what do Real Sociedad do? Do they go forward? No, they don't. This is ideal for Man United. And let me tell you something. If we're drawing at half-time, get to the bookies and put your money on Man United winning. Because Real Sociedad, right, will be like a cat looking at headlights, not knowing where to go. I'm telling you now. I've seen it time and time again. And my experience, right, and I'm not bragging here, I've just seen it time and time again. Have the faith, forget tonight, move on. West Ham, Real Sociedad. I'm in the mood now, son. You've got me in it.
You've got me in it as well. Hopefully he's got you over it as well, or in it for West Ham and the Real Sociedad game. But yeah, let's wrap it up there. Get your comments in on tonight's video, your own opinions on the game. All that good stuff. Smash a like, subscribe if you like our content, and we will be back later on with Webby's match reaction. So make sure you join us. Thank you.
Thank you.